Today guys, if you have been trading crash and boom and you'll be complaining about get stopped out before market goes in your direction, then this video is for you. And also, if you want to be profitable trading synthetic, this video is for you. Make sure you like, subscribe and watch it to the end. So now let's start with this analysis. Okay, this is a new week and you can see I've already put it in period separation. This from year to year is the whole last week, and people we can catch the sell last week from year to year will be in deep profit. So this week, what do we think the markets will do? So as you can see, all I notice now is markets break structure over here. Can you see? This was the high and this was the low. The market created the higher high on 4 hours time frame. Don't forget the time frame. I love starting my analysis on daily or 4 hours time frame. So this is the new high the market created, and the market followed the way down after creating this high. You can see after creating this high, you can see the sellers present, this big move candle. If you enter your trade here and set your stop loss above here, you can see it's still a lot of profit. But there are secrets of you entering your trade around here and setting your stop loss around here without this place it in it, and there are secrets for you to enter from here. Exactly, we are going to cover everything in this video, so not to waste much of our time. After the market pushed down from year to year, people who catch it last week will be in deep profit. So firstly, all you need to know when you are trading crash and boom is the beginning of the week. Know where you want to focus on. You can see if you trade the buy from the beginning of the week, that will be a big profit too, because the market start buying from a strong zone here, strong demand zone here. And also you can catch both buy and sell last week. So this week we don't know what will happen yet, but either the market will buy or the market will sell, or the market might do both. The best thing is catching the trade from one swing to another. So what am I thinking here? What I'm thinking here is that after this market break a structure here, so my focus is on here, that okay, this is the low the market just formed. After the market formed this low, okay, this is the last low that formed before the market break this high here and created a new high. So you can see this market first comes down to this zone, demand zone. After the market came down to this demand zone, what do you see happen? You can't just enter your trade blindly. Yeah, you can't just enter your trade blindly. But there are zones, inside zones. So there is a zone right here. We'll still come back to that and explain that. So what do you see happen? What I see happen is that immediately market touch here. Anyone want to take this trade, immediately touch here. If you enter your trade immediately here, we are good to go. You'll be able to ride it up here, because here is a zone, and your first TP will surely be here, second TP will be around here, third TP will be around here, while fourth TP will be around here. But after hitting the first TP, and maybe you've probably locked profits for the rest, the market might hit the lock profit for the rest while it is coming down. So now the market is back to the zone. Two things are involved. Either it respects this zone or breaks it. Just know that zone can be tested several times and still respect it. So two things are involved. Is either it respects it or breaks it. So how will you know when to enter a trade? How will you be so sure that this market is about to respect it? That's when you need to understand entry strategy or understanding buyers present and sellers present. So this is the buying zone, the demand zone. We expect immediately the market got here, it's going to start buying. So since it is a buying zone, all we'll be waiting for is buyers present. And how will you know buyers present? It is very obvious in the candle. Like you can see, this is a bearish going back. This shows the sellers present on the selling zone, which is a good go ahead for us to do what? For us to sell. Why this place, if you check this on daily, you can see there is a support here. Now let's go back to 4 hours. You can see there is a support here, and immediately the market reaches this support, you can see a little consolidation. Then what do you see? A very big candle, which is also a bearish engulfing candle, which indicates sellers present. So if you actually enter your trade here and set your stop loss above here, you can see how massive you will be in profit. And also same things happen here. I'm trying to explain buyers present and sellers present. Same things happen here. Immediately the market reach here and the market touch here, you can see this market consolidate a little bit. But you see, what do you see next? A bullish engulfing. Then you enter your trading and get out around here. So always know the trend. Always know the zone where the market is, and always know the trend of the market before you actually look for buyers present and sellers present. So if you think you are not comfortable with these buyers present, you can see these heavy candles. You can see how heavy this candle is from here to here, which means this is if you enter your trade here and look for structure on 15 minutes around here to set your SL, then you'll be able to ride this from here to this top again. So now we are on another demand zone right now. So the same thing as has been happening, looking for buyers, sellers present, buyers present, buyers present, sellers present before we actually enter a trade, is the same thing you're going to do here now. So immediately the market touch here the first time, you can see this rejection candle. So if this rejection candle is not enough, then you can see this following bullish candle, which indicate that buyers are present in this trade. Okay, you can, if you enter here and set your stop loss here and take your profit right here. So the market is back right here. Immediately the market touch here, you can see this bullish candle. You can see that this bullish candle was strong at first, but sellers took over the trade, the bullish candle again. So we can't catch this, we can't take this as our buyers present. So you need to be very patient and wait for what the markets will do. So I'm still waiting for this trade. If I notice the buyers present, I'm going to take the trade and I'm going to show you the result on this YouTube channel. I'm going to upload the result next on this YouTube channel. Okay, subscribe if you are watching, subscribe if you are watching. Get me to 1,000 subscribers this new month you're about to take. So you can see right now the market is in this zone and it is rejecting, it is rejecting, it is rejecting. A lot of people will have panic and enter immediately. Well, luckily for them, people who enter immediately around here, they were in profit. So luckily for them, as they enter immediately, it might be a sniper and they might be lucky. That's on them. But for me, I'm waiting for buyers present. And how will you know buyers present? You need a candle. You need a candle like a bullish, a government candle, a candle that you know it is very heavy. You can call this a buyers present candle. You can see how heavy this candle is. It shows that for these 2 hours, buyers definitely took control of this market. And what is the other thing? You can't just look for buyers present anywhere. Like, oh yeah, this the market is anywhere. Let me just look for buyers present and buy. You always make sure the market is at a zone. You can see here is a demand zone and you see this buyers present. You can see another buyers present. Here is a resistance zone. You can see this sellers present. And this is a major sellers present. SL here. So that's how it is. Right now I'm waiting for buyers present before I actually enter this market now. So maybe after this rejection, how many minutes? Well, we still have like 1 hour 13 minutes before this 4 hours candle close. So after this 4 hours candle close, and you can see we are seeing a rejection. Sellers took over this sell. We are seeing a rejection. Buyer is trying to push it up. That doesn't mean I will enter immediately, except if I want to risk trade, then I might think of entry. Well, that doesn't mean I will enter immediately. I need a white candle, a bullish candle. So that bullish candle will let me know if buyers present is in the market or not. So that should be what you wait for. And another way to do it is, you can see this rejection. Let's go to 15 minutes. So in this 15 minutes, let me bring out another arrow. So on this 15 minutes, you can see the market still shows that it is in a downtrend. Even on this 15 minutes, you can see the structure the market is forming. The structure the market is forming means even if this thing goes up, it can actually test here and start falling back. You can see, yeah. So which means, to me, this market is still telling us it is a sell market. So you have to wait. But since we are in a buying zone, all I have to wait for is buying confirmation before I enter. A lot of ways to the confirmation. You can see this. After this push down goes up, then it breaks here. When we are in, firstly, we are in a selling zone. Secondly, it's created a structure. You can see this is a low. The markets break this low with these heavy candles. If you see this candle, let's go to 1 hour. You can see this candle, how heavy it is. It indicates a seller's presence. On this 1 hour, let me zoom so you'll be able to see. So this is the candle I was saying. You can see multiple candles that follows each other. This heavy candle indicates seller's presence. So it is just the retest. That's what they trade. And let's go and check the retest on 30 minutes or 15 minutes. 15 minutes will be better. And what is after this? The candle I showed you is here. After this candle, and what is the retest? You can see there's a zone around here. That's where the market came to retest. And if you enter your trade around here, to be a sniper down right here. So we can't just enter blindly now. So we have to wait and be sure that buyers took over right here, like sellers took over at the top there. before we enter a trade. So that's it for crash 500. That's it for crash 500.